Live. We're going live and we're darn. A cough ruined my intro. Okay, we'll do it again. What's up, guys? My name is Lucas Skylar Scott, and I wanted to make this video just introducing myself and just kind of letting y'all know what I'm about, my purpose here in making content, and really my purpose in life in some ways. Talk a little bit about how I see the world and view the world, and some tips that I can offer you, or at least some insights that I can offer you that may shift the way that your life is going, or the trajectory of your life. And then, just kind of leave you with an invitation to learn more if you're interested, and if this content makes you feel inspired or excited or confident, to keep watching. So my name is Lucas Skylar Scott, and I run a video production company here in Huntsville, Alabama. And my purpose in life, I believe my purpose in life is expanding my knowledge and understanding and awareness, and living as an example to others, in living as an example of what that looks like for other people, and showing the world that through awareness and through gaining and expanding our understanding of the world, and really more importantly our understanding of ourselves, that we can create the kinds of lives that we want to live, and we can create the kinds of experiences we want to have. Which brings me to my very first thought, and that is the part of the title of this video: manifest using your thoughts. So I believe, you've probably heard of like The Secret and the law of attraction and all this stuff. It's becoming more and more popular, and more mainstream. But I believe in our ability as sentient beings and creators, to be able to have an idea, and to be able to focus in on that idea, or focus in on anything that we want, and to have that thing expand in many ways, and have the universe, everything, our world, and all the people, and all of these little moments kind of align to create that thing that we're thinking about and focusing on. That's a real thing that happens. That's happened to me. It happens all the time. In fact, at all times, you are creating something. You're creating what's coming next in your life. There's a trajectory, there's a delay there, and there are ways of shortening that delay in the things that you're creating, and there are ways of shifting that trajectory. But that's probably the most important point there, is that there are ways to shift the way that you think about yourself, that will shift the way that the world around you interacts with you. And it can open doors, and it can create pain, and it can create pleasure, and it can create money, and it can create all kinds of different things. But all of it comes from your ability to selectively hold a thought in your focus, and to choose how you feel about that particular thing. You have to have both the pieces. You can't just think about the thing. You also have to have a certain feeling about it. You have to be able to kind of hold that, and that's the recipe to be able to create something deliberately, to be able to use deliberate manifestation, as it were. So there's something to it, and I think you should be thinking about it. If this is like, if you know this already, then you've probably seen it and you're like, he's right, this is nothing new. But for a lot of people, I think that there's still some mystery to that concept. I think that there's still a little bit of maybe disbelief or something. It's just an interesting thing. So I believe you can do it. I've done it myself, and I'm learning to do it. And the thing about life is, it's got this wonderful mechanism where you learn something and you forget it, and you learn it and you forget it. It's kind of like enlightenment. It's not like a point that you reach and then you're just there, you're enlightened. Congratulations, game over, party favors, and like streamers come down, you're enlightened, and that's it. It's kind of like a coming to it, and then a coming to it, and then a coming to it, and a forgetting and a forgetting, and a cycle. So something also that I've been practicing is slowing down time, using deep breaths. It's amazing. You can actually slow down your experience of time by slowing down your breaths, by slowing down and becoming more mellow and easy. And when you begin to take slow, deep breaths, and you begin to get really present and in the moment, time starts to stretch out a little bit. Time is, I know it seems very linear, And for me, my experience of time is that way frequently, but it can be stretched and molded and maybe even folded. Who knows? But my point is that if you're finding yourself day after day and week after week, like, oh my God, where did the week go? And oh my God, where did the week go? And man, the day it ended already, so much to do, then it really is a point of your state of mind. And you might look at the depth of your breath. And if you look at those two things, you will be able to slow that down and cure that and find that you have more time than you think you actually have. So it's an amazing thing. And I think that you should really look into it, check it out if you're feeling overwhelmed. Another thing that I thought was really interesting and I think is worth sharing is this idea of building your wealth through building your knowledge. And this is a really important piece. I've been able to, I've been able to start a business and, increase the amount of money that I can make in my business by increasing my understanding of the business, right? It's not like for example, it's like the more things that you learn how to do, the more value you bring to the table. Okay. This is one idea. And the more opportunities you're able to take advantage of, right? I'm beginning to learn about, investing in the stock market, right? Building my knowledge around that so I can build wealth around it, right? I'm learning about investing in real estate, expanding my knowledge about that. I just did a live stream where I talked about recharging my refrigerator, the Freon or the R134A refrigerant in my refrigerator. The compressor was empty; it was low, and so the freezer and fridge wasn't working. Some people might just buy a new fridge or go get a used fridge or something else. I don't work on refrigerators for a living, and I've never done it before, but I know that throughout my life, the chances of me encountering another problem with a refrigerator or a refrigerator type system is fairly high. And so I had to make a decision. Does it make sense for me to spend time learning how to make this repair, learning how to diagnose this problem, learning how to use these tools, and then doing this process of recharging this refrigerant in my refrigerator? Am I going to encounter more problems like this? And is this skill going to help me to solve those problems? What makes more sense? And for me at the time, it just makes more sense to learn this because I feel like I'm going to be doing real estate. If I do real estate, that means I'm going to be dealing with HVAC systems and refrigerators. And there's probably a pretty good chance that at some point in the next 50 years that I'm doing real estate, that I may need to recharge a refrigerator or recharge an HVAC system. And at the very least, I'll have this information and I'll be able to say, oh, you're going to recharge the HVAC system. Maybe I'm paying someone to do it. At the very least, I'll be able to say, seems like you're kind of screwing me on the price there. Or, hey, that's a really good deal what you're doing there. Is there another way of doing this that's faster that I don't know about? But just expanding my knowledge in that one little area, that's just one little example, has expanded my ability to save money, right? Not put money out, but also to potentially make money, right? This is, if I really wanted to, I could now go forth into the world and look for broken refrigerators. Hypothetically, I wanted a quick side hustle, and I could refill them with this little can of R134A and have a refrigerator that's working in it. Or I could offer this service on the neighborhood app or on Facebook. Hey, is your refrigerator not cold enough? Are you having problems with it? I'll come by and do it for $50. If I do 3 of them in a day, that's $150. If I'm not booking gigs, maybe this is some side money. So my point is, expanding my knowledge has expanded my ability to create wealth in my life. And I think that every day we have opportunities to do that. There you go. That's I just wanted to share some ideas and just kind of share some of myself and my perspectives on the world. I think that it's pretty straightforward. What you think about, what you feel emotionally big about in life, that's what grows and expands in your life. Okay. And if things are moving too fast and you're feeling overwhelmed, the first step is slow, deep breaths. Slow, deep breaths. And that probably is like not only the first step, but also the last step. And then the third thing is just build your wealth by building your knowledge. I know you can do it. It's totally possible. It's a real thing. Every single day, there's opportunities to learn and expand. So are you taking advantage of the opportunities? That's the real question. I hope you guys got something out of this video. If you did, be sure to like, be sure to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.